Hi everybody, my name is Fred Tam and I am the founder and the CEO of F1 Technical Analysis. Do you know how to pick the correct stocks? If you don't, then why not let me and my team do the analysis for you? I do that night after night. I look at every chart every night, and I know which stock is moving and which stock is not. And those stocks that are moving, I will choose and pick it up and put it into my newsletter. I'll send it over to you. So if you want to know which stocks can go up tomorrow, when to take a profit when you're right, when to cut loss when you're wrong, if you like to subscribe to my newsletter, then click the link below. Let us ride this bull together. In 2015, I wrote a book called Chart Pattern Analysis, and this book is about how a super trader was able to use 11,000 to make 42 million in just 23 months trading stocks. And his name is Dan Zenger. If you want to know how he did it, please look for this book. This is in the popular bookstore up to today. Already 4 years, it is the best seller. I'm also an author of The Power of Japanese Candlestick book. Now I'm very proud of this book because number one, it is endorsed by my good friend Steve Nissen. Steve Nissen is actually the grandfather of Japanese candlesticks in the whole world. He's the one who introduced Japanese candlesticks to the world. Every day when you look at the screen and the charts, you are looking at Japanese candlesticks. But do you know how it functions? Do you know what are the uses of Japanese candlesticks? Do you know how to construct Japanese candlesticks and interpret Japanese candlesticks? If you don't, this is the perfect book for you. By myself and endorsed by granddaddy of Japanese candlesticks, Mr. Steve Nissen. Hi everybody, my name is Fred Tam and I am the founder and the CEO of F1 Technical Analysis. Do you know how to pick the correct stocks? If you don't, then why not let me and my team do the analysis for you? I do that night after night. I look at every chart every night, and I know which stock is moving and which stock is not. And those stocks that are moving, I will choose and pick it up and put it into my newsletter. I'll send it over to you. So if you want to know which stocks can go up tomorrow, when to take a profit when you're right, when to cut loss when you're wrong, if you like to subscribe to my newsletter, then click the link below. Let us ride this bull together. In 2015, I wrote a book called Chart Pattern Analysis, and this book is about how a super trader.
Okay. Hello everyone. I believe we are live right now. Okay. So welcome everyone to another weekly webinar. All right. Before we begin with all talk, Can I do some audio chat? Okay, are we clear? If we are, say clear. Okay, I can see all your comments in the comment section. So, Tan Kit, hello. Okay, Akmal, all right. One Viral, okay, hi to everyone. So, are we clear? Okay, we got clear from Iqbal, that's good. Tan Kit also, nice, nice. Okay, so as usual, audio, no problem. Okay, just like as usual, we would like to know our audience more because every time it's a different group of audience.
Right.
So where are you guys from? Where are you guys from?
Yeah.
KL?
Yeah.
Outside of KL? East Malaysia? Or maybe overseas?
Yeah, type in the chat box.
You can type in the chat box and do let us know. Okay, we have Abi, is it? Abi says clear.
Pera.
Okay. Pera.
Pera.
Okay.
I thought you were going to pair out, right? Very soon.
I'm going to pair up tomorrow.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to pay him a visit. Who's that? Who's that from Perak?
Tan Kiet.
Tan Kiet? Pay you a visit. Okay. Which part of Perak? Ipoh or what?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Are you going to Ipoh, is it?
He didn't say.
No, you.
Me.
Yeah.
Tanjung Malin.
Oh, that's
okay.
Yeah. Quite far in, huh?
Muhammad Abdullah, Shah Alam. Okay, Shah Alam. Nice place.
Which part of Shah Alam?
Is it Elmina? Because I know that the residents there, the residential area there is very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
Viral, Sarawak. Okay.
Oh, which part of Sarawak are you from? Kuching.
Okay, so some from Puncak Alam, Tan Kit from Taiping.
I see. Okay, that's where Hubo is from.
All right. Okay, I think that's we get to know our audience already quite well. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Mama Abdullah just answered Shalom Setia Alam.
It's a nice place there.
Yeah.
Developed by SP Setia. Actually, remember we went over there for a convention. That's in Setia.
Setia City Convention Center. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There's just a few more comments coming in. Okay. One Viral from Sarawak, Miri.
Wow.
Okay, and then Viral Abdullah says hi, Sifu.
Yeah, all the way from Miri. Hi.
Okay. All right. So yeah, today what we're gonna learn is, as usual, we'll cover the market outlook first because recently things have been interesting.
Yeah.
And then we'll look at
surprising, pleasantly surprising.
Yeah, and then we'll look at the benefits of scalping.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys will have questions regarding technical analysis, charting, interest, or even on stock. And okay, so we have the Q&A session at the end, so do stick with us. Okay,
sure.
So before I read out to you before I begin the talk, I have to read out to you this disclaimer. This talk is for information and educational purposes only and should not be construed as a solicitation to buy or sell any of the stocks mentioned herein. The speakers or staff may have position in some of these stocks. Okay, so yes, our topic for today, market outlook, and then benefits of scalping. It's another new topic, and yeah, without a doubt, trading brings you money. That's an obvious benefit. But what some people don't realize is that there are many ways to trade. Okay,
and there are many types of traders, huh?
Yes.
How many types of traders are there?
Generally, I'll like to classify into three, which
okay.
we'll look into that later.
Okay.
And then you'll see that each style has different advantages and disadvantages. So which trading style to use, it depends on yourselves. Okay. So in this session, we're gonna go through that, and then we're gonna highlight just a few cool benefits of scalping.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's good.
Now, here's the overall flow of today's talk. We're going to look at market outlook, kangaroos, okay? Now, the importance of choosing trading style, and then the three types of traders. Okay, so before I ask Mr. Fred about the market, how it's doing,
Sure.
just going to look at the market breadth real quick. as of today, 12:30 p.m.
Mhm.
Okay, 289 gainers, 453 losers. Okay, turnover is less than 1 billion. All right, I mean, it's only half a day.
Half a day.
Yeah.
It's not too bad actually.
Not too bad. Okay,
Yeah.
it's almost 1 billion, reaching there.
Yeah, for half a day.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
KLCI inching by 1.29%. It's still above the 1,500 psychological key level. Okay, so that's on the market breadth. Now, market outlook. Yeah, Mr. Fred, how has the market been doing? I'm sure it's interesting.
Okay. Yeah, hi guys, and a good afternoon to all of you. And thank you very much for taking time off to come over here to attend this talk. And also, it is an honor and a pleasure for me to share with you the outlook for our market outlook for today. You asked me about the outlook. I like to start 2 months ago.
Okay.
In May. Around that time, if you remember, it was 1615 and it came all the way down to 1408. I mean, within just 2 months. And everyone was baffled. Everyone was not only baffled, was really disappointed. I mean, you really cannot trade in this kind of a market, that kind of a market. And so we couldn't see any light at the end of the tunnel at that time. So it fell to 1408, but suddenly it made a U-turn. Again, made a U-turn about 4 weeks ago after hitting a low of 1408 and broke through the downtrend line, which you just drew just now, and it triggered a buy signal. TAD buy signal. What is TAD? Stands for turtle, atom, and ducks. Okay, so when it triggered a buy signal, means bullish. And it went up further and broke through the blue resistance line, which was formerly a support, now turned resistance. Broke through that. So, I mean, this is real surprising, pleasantly surprising for us traders, right? Those of you who entered would be profitable at that time. Now, just to continue, okay, this analysis, it went up further and it broke through the gap of the 10th of June. There was a down gap there, but it broke through, and it is represented by the orange horizontal line, red line. Okay, so it gapped, the resistance was filled, and currently it is trading above this gap. So now hold on. Just only a slight comment that it seems very bullish, but because it didn't break through the 200-day moving average, that's the 200-day moving average at 1525. It hasn't broke through that currently. Today the close is 1508, is it? So still a wee bit to go, and if it does, then we got a confirmed uptrend. But for now, I would just call it a technical rebound. So that is my analysis of the market up to now.
So why exactly is it still technical rebound and not bullish?
Okay, I just mentioned just now that technically speaking, okay, and we are chartists, and we use moving averages a lot. And there are a couple of moving averages that we use. One is the 50, one is the 200. Right, the 50 moving average is the first, the more sensitive one. It broke through that already. Only thing is, it didn't break through the 200 yet.
I see.
So yes, the 200 is an important one, and it's quite near. If you look at some of the stocks, Afnan, some of the Malaysian KLSE stocks actually broke through. Those will be, so there are in fact some stocks that have turned bullish. But to know what they are, we need to go down into the individual stocks. Because right now, this is only the KLCI, that's
representing only 30 stocks.
Correct, representing only 30 stocks.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, in this kind of technical rebound, you said, so is that like a way, or what kind of stocks that we can watch?
Yeah, To know what kind of stocks to watch, we really need to dissect the KLCI further. We got it, like you said just now, KLCI is only representative of 30 stocks. But if you want to know individual stocks, whether they are active or not, let's look at the sectors first, shall we? And I do not know whether you know it. Some of you might know it. Malaysia, we have got 13 subsectors, right? 13 subsectors. And what are they? They are here as follows, from 1 to 13. Now, let me ask you a question. Of the 13, which ones are now to go into are bullish, right? It's important to only pick the bullish sectors. Now let me just remind us that 1 month ago there were zero actually indices or sectors bullish, but today, after 1 month, just a month from May, we have altogether 10 bullish sectors. That is how good our market has been this 1 month. The turnaround is very, encouraging actually, to say the least, because there suddenly there are 10 bullish subsectors. Today only we added another 2. Earlier, last week was 8. But of these 2, the 2 most active ones are technology and industrial products. Industrial products. Now, you may want to ask, why technology? Okay, now we are chartists. We really do not follow or do not need to follow the news. We merely follow the charts because the charts reflects what's in the news.
I see.
Right? So technology, and today only we had some very good news in the morning. I mean, Akmal just came and told me that our semiconductor industry is going to benefit from the U.S. Chips and Science Act, where they're going to pump in, I don't know, a few $100 billion, right, into the industry, and Malaysia is a beneficiary of that. So, of course, right now we are chartists, but right now the charts are in agreement with the news. So that means both are still bullish. So they hold water, right? So now, I think Afnan is going to share with you after this some of the good bullish trending technology and industrial products, services, stocks. Yeah.
Okay, so the 2 sectors you mentioned, technology and industrial. I believe technology came first, right? Then it was industrial products and services.
Yeah, correct. And this technical rebound, we sometimes I forgot to mention just now. Is happening in is sometimes known as a kangaroo market. Just like
Oh yeah, kangaroo. Oh yeah, Mr. Fred. Because I see some of our audience are new. I've never seen them before. So I think they don't know what is a kangaroo market. So maybe you can explain to them just a bit and maybe show how to trade it.
Yeah. In fact, this term was introduced about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, when we discussed about our market. See, there are 3 types of market. You have the bull market, you have the bear market, and you got the kangaroo market. So now a bull market is one where every bounce it makes a higher high. And when it pull back, it makes a higher low. Now, this type of market is the market that we all love, because as it makes a higher high, a chartist or trader, a technical trader would just keep on buying all the way up, right? And you make money. And your stocks are keep moving higher. But if it is a bear market, it will be the opposite of a bull market, which is what we have been experiencing not only the last couple of months, but actually it's the last 1 year, tell the truth. has been going nowhere. And a definition of a bear market, like what Afnan is now just drawn, is where the highs gets lower. So if you can maybe mark the highs, this high is lower, right? They're getting lower. It's like a waterfall. And then when it rebound, okay, and when it drop, the lows are lower than the previous low, like this. So when a stock or a market makes a lower low and a lower high, look, don't touch this kind of market if you don't know how to trade it, yeah, because it's a downtrend. It's like a waterfall. Now, yeah, we mentioned the analogy is like a low tide as compared to a bull market, which is high tide. And you don't go and punching ikan when it's low tide. You are the you are the fisherman, Afnan. Yeah, you and your dad. When do you go punching ikan? When you see the tides actually rising, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but our tide has changed, right? Just 1 month ago, it's now making a higher high. So if you can draw, okay, and then pull back a little bit, right? Pull back a little bit, and now it's still there, right? Now it broke through this downtrend line, which is the downtrend line that we drew just now. And hence, that's why we say that there is a ray of hope that this bounce can continue. It's still called a bounce. I wouldn't call it an uptrend. In some stocks, yes, they are in an uptrend. And if you want to know what they are, our software can help to detect that thing, that bounce, that change of trend. Now, lastly, kangaroo market is a market where the stock goes down, bounces up, and then come back down again. Now, if you are not fast enough, you buy and you hold, you make no money. Now, so how do we trade a kangaroo market? That means even now there's some kangaroo stocks that went up early in the morning and then come back down right now. Like Synergen, for example, is one, right? They will go up and then they pull back. Now, how to handle this is, as the kangaroo goes up, you quickly buy in the early morning and you sell before the kangaroo comes back down to the ground. Now, that's the secret of trading profitably, even in sideways market. That's fine. Even though it's a sideways market, you must know how to get out before the kangaroo come back down to earth. So that's what a kangaroo market is. And I'm sure now you have prepared for us some kangaroo stocks, which you like to illustrate to us. So over to you, Afnan.
All right, sure. Okay. So just now you've seen the diagram. Ideally, how a kangaroo stock behaves. All right, it jumps up. The jump cannot last. Okay, by the end of the day, it comes back down. All right.
But you must be very fast.
So if you're going to make money from this, you have to be very fast. Okay, so on real chart, you may look at a few stocks like this. Okay, so there's a pattern here. You missed that, no problem. Another pattern. Okay, here's the thing. On the day of the breakout, you have to enter. On the same day, okay, you have to sell it also.
That's a secret.
Yeah, it can be within. This is actually scalping.
Okay.
It can be within a few minutes, 1 hour. Okay, just as long as it's
within a day.
Yes, within a day.
Wow, that's very fast.
So in this one, 3 cents of profit or 3.85% in 1 hour. Okay, but of course, daily chart itself cannot tell us the overall picture. How to fine tune the timing of entry and exit? We have to dissect into the intraday chart. So just now on the daily chart, that's what you saw. It's like as if someone buys on a breakout on the single candle and then just like agak sell above. But for systematic scalpers, what they actually did was, okay, on the intraday chart, they look for precise entry point. And when they take profit, it's not simply take profit.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
So all this intraday charts can tell you.
So there's a technique.
There is a technique. Yes, rule-based. So another example, okay, SFP Tech. So again, there's a chart pattern, breakout on a daily chart, all right?
Yeah.
Buy, sell within the same day. Okay, but this one is a bit exceptional, 12 cents or 11.76% profit in 2 hours. But again, just because there's a breakout on the daily chart, okay, it's still not good enough. You have to fine tune to be sharper, okay, on the intraday chart.
So first the daily, then after that, if all the conditions are met, you go down into the intraday.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a great technique.
Yep. So on the intraday, what actually happened is, okay, so there's a precise point to enter there, and then to take profit is also systematic. So when a trader does this, buy here, sell here, on the daily chart, it looks as if, oh, he's buying near the opening or breakout and then selling near the closing. But no, it's actually, he sold it, okay, just within 2 hours.
Makes 11%. That's I mean, I remember this stock. I mean, I call it San Francisco SF lah. Easy to remember the otherwise SFP tag quite hard to remember. And I remember we all made the trade like that, and and then after that I think one of our students who owns a bubble tea shop sent us some bubble tea, and we were all like so happy that we congratulate one another. And the stock that we make money in is this this one.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it's 11%. That means if the person comes up with 10,000 as an investment, right? He would be
1,000.
1,000.
In 2 hours.
That's great.
Okay.
And of course, the disclaimer is this doesn't happen all the time. And okay, so trading has its risk, and this is not a solicitation. Buy or sell this stock. This is only an example.
Yeah, I think I'm sure some traders know that when you buy and sell, maybe you aim to make 5% from this stock. Sometimes it can exceed. Okay, it's just like this. It can happen.
5% is very good already, Yeah.
Okay, the next one we have here, tech scam. Okay, this is
another great stock.
Also an old chart. Okay.
Oh, even today also they have.
Today also. Today also breakout. Okay. All right. So this was some times ago. So you see chart pattern. Okay, there's a breakout. Buy, sell within the same day. Okay, this one may be a bit slow, 6 hours, but still profit is profit. 15 cents or 4.93%. Again, daily chart is not enough. Fine tune using intraday chart. Okay. So what happened actually is, okay, traders, they buy on the precise entry point on the intraday chart, and then they exit also on the intraday chart. So that's why sometimes you see at the daily chart, you might feel that this trader only looks like daily chart, just like thinking if this candle today is bullish, he buy then sell. But no, actually, he looked into other factors as well.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So you're saying that they're looking for certain things. So what do they look for is like these are called patterns, is it?
Chart patterns.
Chart patterns, which basically we can get it from my book actually.
Popular bookstore,
Popular bookstore, But if you come to our course, of course, this book will be given to you now.
With signature.
With signature. All right.
Okay. All right, I think the next one is the last stock.
Oh.
Recently, there's been quite a lot of IPO stocks, I see. Okay, so, all right, so this one. This is a nice example of a kangaroo, you see? Within the day, it breaks out, go up, comes back down, okay? Can you still make money with this?
If you're fast enough.
Fast enough, then you can, right? So buy on the breakout, okay, sell here. But, okay, within 1 hour, you make 4.71%, okay, or 4.5 cents. Then again, how to exit at this level? That's not actually the day's high, but doesn't matter. Okay, as long as you make profit, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was just wondering, Afnan, if one is able to make money in the first hour, does he still have to continue to trade until the end of the day? Or he actually can close shop, and then, let's go and hang out in a bubble tea place.
Right. Yeah, some traders, maybe because due to work also, what they like to do is, they trade one time, once profit, they off their laptop. One thing is discipline and also to keep your emotions in check. Because sometimes you win 300 ringgit that morning, you trade in the second session, you pay back the market, you make a loss.
So if you, as long as 3%, you already have done, you have reached your goal, your daily goal, right? And then you just go short.
Yeah,
that's a very good idea.
Yeah. And then coming back to this, buy on the breakout, sell here. You see, on that day, the high was 1 ringgit and 2 cents. Okay. So not necessarily we have to try and sell really at the top. Okay. So even if you sell at 1 ringgit, which is 2 cents below the day's high, it's fine. 4.71%, 1 hour. That's really exceeding our goal, isn't it? Okay, so
what is the goal we set for our traders?
3%, which is
3%.
The next part actually. So if you notice, the charts we show you, the percentages on average, it's 3% or sometimes 3% above. But okay, to make it simpler, we'll put it as 3% daily. Alright. Why 3%? Beside the calculation, with our experience in terms of how achievable it is, okay, when you scalp, and then also the balance between achieving it and satisfactory profit, 3% is good.
Reasonable also lah. Let's say it's a $1 share. You key in an order to sell at 103.
3 cents.
3 cents. I'm not asking for 30 cents, you know. So that's why so this is we did it ourselves, and it is definitely achievable. That's why we put here reasonable amount. Don't go put 30%, 30% per day. But with the volatility, in our market, even in this low tide, we still can get 3% anytime. You see 5%, sometimes even 11% that San Francisco stock, but you don't really have to go to 11.
Okay. And then moving on from this, some traders, they might be wondering, okay, so how much can you expect to earn with scalping and also your capital? This is just a suggestion, okay? Capital of 10,000 ringgit per stock. So if you aim to make 3% per day, because 3% is quite achievable, okay? Profit per day is 300 ringgit. You do this for 1 month, which is 20 trading days, okay? 6,000 ringgit.
Assuming you get
per month.
Once consistent,
So that's why 3% a day we have a saying.
You got a saying.
3% a day.
You quoted my name there.
So 3% is very balanced between hitting your target and also staying profitable and with satisfactory profit. Okay. So yes, with all this info on scalping, just a quick sneak peek. Our upcoming FIFO class.
In case you want to attend.
All right. It's actually on the 27th of August, Saturday, 3 hours only, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
But is it really 3 hours?
Okay. Here's the thing.
Not that simple.
We have 10 preparation videos which you have to watch before the class. Okay, but this one later. Later we'll show you. We move on first with the next content of today. The importance of choosing your trading style. Why is it so important? Some traders, they don't realize this. That's why when they make decisions, they keep on switching.
But what? Hold on a minute. How many trading styles are there in the first place?
Okay.
You are coming to that.
All
right.
So why is it so important? It's to suit your goal, your routine, risk appetite, and expected profit. Okay. 2, to be clear with your trading plan and strategy so that you don't keep on switching, flip-flop your decisions. Okay. And then also to see the logic behind your trading decisions, also to be consistent and disciplined in trading. This is a very quick one. For example, if you're not working full-time, okay, you have free time, okay, so maybe you have the goal to make more frequent profit, spend more time on trading, okay.
I will choose scalping.
But if you're busy, then maybe you're looking for a strategy that allows you to make money, okay, by holding a stock for a long time. So you see, all this goal routine you have to take into account. Okay, with that only you can have a clear trading plan And then when you make certain decision, why I buy here, why my stop loss is here, then you can see the logic behind it. Okay, so just now, the three types of traders, just classify into three. Position trader, swing trader, and scalper, or some people, day trader. Okay, we go through quickly with these three types. So the first one, position trader. Simple definition is a trader who buys and hold for long term. Okay, they can hold their positions for many months. So the characteristics of this kind of trader, let's see what kind of trader you are, aims for the major trend, the bigger picture. Okay, ignores minor downward fluctuation. So if price goes up, all this small pullback they ignore. Very patient and maybe seasonal. Okay, it's not every time they are in the market. Practices good risk reward strategy, able to handle huge risk. Usually their stop loss distance is quite far below. All right, and then they sell at target or when a major support is broken. Okay, they may use technical analysis combined with fundamental analysis to identify the current theme.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Regarding this practices good risk reward strategy, what is risk reward? What is called good
Okay.
reward?
Just a quick
risk.
illustration here. So let's say this is your entry price. Okay. Then you have a stop loss plans. Okay. It's like this distance below. All right. Let's call it okay, this is 1x. This is your risk. So up there, where to take your profit, that's your reward. A good one should be I would say at least 2x. Okay. So this is 1x. This is 2x. Okay, twice the distance. So for position traders, they would love this. Okay, it helps them to stay profitable in the long run. Okay, so just quickly see how they can do it. Okay, they may use 200 EMA because it's quite a long term.
Yes.
They see a breakout of the old high. Okay, they can buy stop loss. Okay, quite far below. That's why I said they handle huge risk. Their aim is to ride the entire trend. Okay, we zoom out. So they enter here, they ride this trend. Either they sell at the peak of the trend or when they see major support being broken, like the trend line here. Okay, so it's a huge profit. But yes, after holding 328 days.
One has to be really patient to be a position.
So maybe busy people, okay, they will like this. Okay, so another example here. Again, there's high, low. They enter stop loss somewhere down below. Sell at peak or when major support is broken. So all this you see is many months. That's how position traders are. So the pros and cons, okay, advantages, disadvantages. They're able to reap huge profits if done correctly. Monitoring not so frequent, so suitable for busy people. Oh, along the way, they may get dividend and bonuses if the company issues any. Okay, so disadvantages. The opportunity for position trading doesn't appear all the time. So that's why it may be seasonal. And then you may need to combine with fundamental analysis to identify the current theme for extra confirmation. Okay, and income is, although it's more, but it's less frequent. Okay, so number 2, swing trader. This is more to intermediate. Simple definition, let's say a trader who attempts to capture swings in the market. Okay, so they ride this short-term, medium-term momentum. They hold usually for a few days or just a few weeks. So the characteristics of this kind of trader, they aim to capture temporary momentum in the market. Typically use the buy low, sell high approach. Okay, and they have the habit to monitor stocks with potential from time to time, may sell at target or when momentum is weakening. Okay, they have to be ready for this. And proper risk reward strategy is sometimes applied depending on the situation. Distance to stop loss from what I see usually is relatively small. So some might wonder, what is swing? Okay. So you see all this up, this rally, that's a swing. Going down here, another swing. Up here's a swing. Okay, this is a swing. So swing trader, Malaysia is a one-way market. We can only make money when price goes up. So we only capture this swing. Okay. Yeah, so here's an example of swing trading. Okay, by a breakout. All right. And then you have a target. It may be here or here. Okay, but you can sell if you think like over here. Target is here. Okay, but momentum weakening here. Okay, you can take profit. 14% return after about 1 month. Okay, 4 weeks. Another example. Okay, here. Now, this is a real buy low, sell high approach. So you see here, you need to know a few techniques. Japanese candlestick, all right. And then also RSI to add more confirmation. Buy low, sell high at a target or when momentum is weakening. So the pros and cons of swing trading. All right. Advantage is FA generally not required because you're not holding for so long, and relatively applicable in any trend with the right strategy. Even in down market, sometimes there's a rebound. That's when you capture the swing. Okay, income moderately frequent. Okay, so disadvantage, you need to have a watch list. Okay, to do your swing trade and do follow-ups. Monitoring sometimes required. Okay, and then taking profits at a target means the trader might miss a larger stretch of the rally. Okay, because you already set where to take profit. So the third type, scalper. Now this is an interesting one. So definition, a trader who buys and sells within seconds, minutes, or hours. They make small but frequent profits, okay, and trade on intraday charts. So the characteristics of this kind of trader prefers frequent income. Okay, they usually have ample of time to monitor the charts during trading hour. Risk reward, not necessary. Okay, positions are not held overnight. So some that don't feel comfortable to hold for so long. Okay, maybe scalping is the one for you. Quick example. You see, this is a daily chart. This is an intraday chart. So you see here, on the daily chart, it looks like as if we're buying on the green candle when it opens and then sell near the closing, right? But then again, intraday chart will tell you what actually happens. It's all within 45 minutes. Okay,
This example looks like the first few candle stocks to watch that you showed us, isn't it?
Yes, because those who look at
same technique, isn't it?
same technique. Those who look at intraday charts a lot, they'll notice that within the day, okay, price can be like that. They zigzag up and down. But those who only look at daily chart, all they say is green candle like that. But actually inside what's actually happening is prices going up and down.
They don't buy and sell, the swings and the roundabouts, inside a day for the swing traders.
Well,
whereas the scalpers, they do.
Okay, so advantage. Okay, I'm going to highlight this. Frequent income, quick money, right? Because you only buy and sell within the day. And number 2, suitable for those who do not feel comfortable to hold positions overnight. Some people, that's their character. Okay, so if they feel like that, maybe scalping is the one for them. Number 3, can be applied during any market condition. So when market is down, it still can be applied. Sideways, still can. So if it's a bull market, should you switch to position trade? Not necessarily. It's because when you scalp in a bull market, what happens is it increases the degree of success in your trade. And sometimes also per trade, you get higher. Instead of 3%, maybe 5-10% in profit. Okay. So, and this
So
one.
you use the same kangaroo technique lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
but you do it a couple of times a day, like
yes.
in out, in out, in out.
Yes. And then one of the most favorited one is it only requires technical analysis. Only charting knowledge.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Right. Charting knowledge.
Disadvantage. Okay. Entry and exit points must be really sharp. If you're a position trader, don't have to be so sharp. Okay. But scalping, you need to be. Then you also need time, okay, to monitor the market. And then the routine of a scalper can be heavy. Capital must be big enough. Okay, like I said just now, 10,000. So this is to make your trade worth the risk and time. If you have 9,000, 8,000, it's up to you if you want. Just imagine 3% from that capital. Is it okay?
Okay.
Here's the cool thing. These are the disadvantages, but for you to open the chart, maybe you'll also be alerted in our Telegram discussion group. Oh, what's the potential? You check, set your order and everything, got profit off laptop, you do your work. We have traders, students like that as well. Okay, so that's the thing. Set up trade, profit off laptop, repeat. Okay, now I want to ask the audience, which type of trader are you? Position trader, swing trader, scalper. Okay, so yes, comment below. Let us know. Okay, are you a position trader, swing trader, or scalper? Or maybe some people they do both. They do more than one style, but on different accounts.
Anyone? What type of trader are you?
Some people I know, they do position trading for one account. Then for scalping, they use it on another account. Right? So Muhammad Abdullah, swing.
Yeah.
Okay, so he captures swings.
Yeah. Swings.
1
to 5 days.
Scalper for the win.
Right.
This one likes frequent profit.
Right. Akmal, yeah.
Okay. So it's nice to see different traders, learning all this.
Right.
See the differences between each trading style. Learn from each other. Tan Kiat, mix, position, and scalper. Okay, that's nice. Like some of our students.
That's very extreme. On one hand, you have position.
Maybe,
fine. You have got maybe two accounts. One is a long-term account.
Yeah.
One is a short-term account.
Yes.
Why not? Yeah.
It's actually easier and more disciplined if we do that. One account we do swing or position trade, but another one is scalping. We don't mix the capital together.
But in a kangaroo market, like what we are experiencing right now, going up or down, we feel that scalper is actually a more profitable strategy, right?
Yes, that's true also. But again, which the choice is in your hands. You want frequent profit? Scalping. Okay, so in this upcoming FIFO intake, we'll teach you how to be a successful and independent scalper.
Yeah, those who want to be scalpers, this is the course. Okay?
Yes.
So our next course is coming up.
Yes, we call it the Merdeka intake because it's on the 27th of August. Okay, just a few days before Merdeka. It's a Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Remember, we have 10 preparation videos for you to watch, for you to digest before the class. Oh, price. It's actually 1,005, but some of the previous talk, Mr. Fred, he said, "Oh, it's Merdeka."
Giving some
discount.
But honestly, actually, 1,005 is already a steal. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, this course is actually worth a fortune. I mean, if you apply the techniques that we teach inside and you trade it, your 10,000 can grow to 50,000, 100,000. I mean, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, then I think
that's what I mean.
And then I think they can pay back the course fee with profit
in 1 week.
Yeah.
If you do 6,000 a month, you can within a week you can make back your money. Anyway, so that's why it's a skill.
Yeah.
So go ahead and attend this course right away and register now with us.
Merdeka intake.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Some of students. Okay.
Some
This
results.
are our the results from them. Okay. They sent to us.
4%.
Okay. So 4.12% in less than 2 hours. Okay.
Not uncommon. Not uncommon.
Not uncommon. Okay.
Yeah.
Then also this one. Okay, this is
in
in terms of percentage, it is not uncommon. But in terms of
time,
time, in 3 minutes, okay, that's
it's
quite unusual.
really
But you see here, roughly they make 3% per trade.
yeah,
So that's why we keep on emphasizing 3%.
correct. Yeah,
Okay.
it's achievable.
Yes. And oh yeah, the 10 preparation videos. Let me show you.
Yeah.
So before you come to our class, you have to understand all this because we won't be repeating this in the class. In the class, the 3 hours will only get to the strategy.
Okay.
So
meaning before the strategy, it is best if they know a bit of technical analysis.
Yes.
If they don't, then this 10 is fine. Then these 10 preparation videos are there to help you understand technical analysis,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
Because technical analysis is important, is indispensable.
Yes, your basics must be strong. So the 10 preparation videos here will help you. So we have on chart construction, okay, basic concept of trend, okay, and we have support, okay, trend line, support and resistance, Fibonacci, okay, chart pattern. If you notice, it's all just continuation.
Quite a number of chart patterns, techniques,
but mostly continuation.
Mostly continuation.
And then of course our indicators, okay, how to use them.
Which is fast turtle is our innovation, and of course the ordinary turtle.
Yes. Okay, so in the FIFO course, we're getting to the Q&A. Just stay with us. What you will learn is the daily routine as a FIFO trader. Okay, like I said before, will help you to settle this issue, the heavy routine. Systematic and rule-based entry and exit strategy. So in our FIFO strategy is actually more objective, less subjective, because it's all rule-based.
Just 5 rules, 5 steps.
5 steps which you will learn. Okay, and then
given to you.
We teach you how to pick FIFO stock. Like our students, those that make profit, we didn't tell them, we don't give signals. They themselves, sometimes they alert us.
We will show you where to find these secrets, these gems.
And then the breakout trading method for FIFO. And of course, money management, no traders can run away.
Okay.
And then other benefits that you can get is, once you're inside, okay, you'll have this exclusive exam to our Telegram group called F1 FIFO group. So over here, you will no longer trade alone and in isolation, because inside that group, it's not just scalpers and traders, but scalpers and traders with the same understanding and strategy. Okay, like-minded FIFO traders. Okay, so we can do this for discussion, okay, live discussion, and then directly or indirectly, we can be given alert. Oh, he's talking about this stock, and this stock I see got potential. That can happen. All right. So if you're interested, hurry up and register. Call this number, okay, Cherry or our TAD hotline. Okay, so in the comment section, you can see it's pinned. So just click on it and join us. Now we are open to the floor. Okay, so questions. Earlier I saw some questions. Let me see if I can scroll up.
Regarding the market, regarding the stocks, regarding FIFO.
Yes. Let's see. From Nur Iman. Hi, Sifu and Afnan. Can comment on SFP Tech and Synergen and Infotech.
Do you have the...
You want to pull out a chart?
Yes, if you are able to pull up SI station.
All right.
Sure. We probably picked one or two of them.
Okay, so let's see.
Synergen is what's happening today. It's SFP Tech 2.
SFP.
So we start off with SFP Tech.
All right.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Look at that.
So yeah, last Friday and Thursday. In fact, last Thursday there
Yeah.
was an up gap, a sign of strength.
Mm-hmm.
Then Friday it closed with another breakout for the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're still
It's a long leg.
we're still half day. Market hasn't closed yet. Okay.
Mm.
Right now there's a battle between the bulls and the bears, represented by the small bodied candle.
Mm.
Okay, but again, this kind of candle, while they are signs of potential retracement or reversal, they are not confirmation.
If you can ask, the gentleman, all right, are you a short term or a long term? Are you a FIFO trader or are you a swing? That's important, right? Because different analysis for FIFO or swing. So can you please answer our question first? Are you a swing trader or are you a FIFO trader?
Okay. If they don't state, I think we'll just assume swing position, right?
If you assume swing, yeah, go ahead and interpret it, analyze it as a swing.
Okay. So trend wise, to me, still bullish.
There you
Okay. Up gap support still intact. Right now here is still just, this is as of 12:30 p.m. Okay. So see how it closes, firm or not. The important thing here is the gap support area here. Okay. Next one is Synergen. Synergen. Okay.
So no signal in terms of FIFO. Okay. And if it's a buy and hold, it's a hold. If it's a swing, it's a hold.
Okay, so all right, here let me just clear it up a bit. Okay, Synergen, based on our analysis, okay, it's within a potential rounding bottom, okay, and right now it's still, although a bit sideways, it is with bullish bias on the way up there. If it can close breakout above this high, then that's a rounding bottom breakout. Yeah, so trend wise, it is still technically bullish.
Trend by technically bullish,
Yes.
or but because the candle is like a spinning top with long-legged, shadows up and down, it is basically a non-trending day today.
Yeah, today's maybe you can say a rest day, right?
Rest day. I mean, if you have profits, by all means, one can take some, that kind
Then
of
the
thing.
next one is Infotech.
Based on the charts, based on the candlestick.
Infotech also not much price data, so I would say still short term, still bullish, but today rest day. It's a rest.
Yeah, some sort of a pattern is developing.
Okay. Next, from Muhammad Ali. Hi Sifu, can you please comment on Fiamma? Okay. Let's see.
Those are all good stocks, just now. The three stocks.
Okay. Fiamma here based on our TAD system. Okay, the three green arrows here. The first three green arrows was just triggered on 1, 2, and 3, 19 July.
Very timely buy.
Okay. So our system actually tells you which stock turned technically bullish. Technically bullish. So right now, okay, the system says, okay, bullishness still remains intact. All right, so trend wise, yeah, it's still bullish, still there. Today, rest day. Okay, next.
That's a nice triangle breakout, isn't it? I mean, before you move on.
Yeah.
There's a nice big wavefall kind of type of pullback. It looks like a wave 5, and we draw from top to the top. There's very nice breakout. Yeah, very nice breakout.
Okay, yeah, it's timely with the arrow.
Yeah, so huge triangle breakout.
Okay. We actually have more.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So next one is, what was that? Resin. Okay, how you pronounce this?
Presentech.
Okay. Presentech.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just go with TAD system is because it's easy. So TAD system, okay, arrow, and arrow. Okay, 3rd of August, technically bullish. So now bullishness still remain intact. Okay. So yeah, that's just a quick view on Reason Tech. Next, Anju. All right, Anju.
We assume you're all swing,
Hmm.
So, but then if you go, it can go down to the FIFO because they might,
Yeah.
be keen on
Okay.
FIFO.
Maybe if we see there's a nice one potential for FIFO, then we'll dive into the intraday chart. For Anju, okay, technically bullish here, turn bullish, but right now still sideways. We can still give it a shot, let it rest first, see where it decides to move next. Okay, as long as there's no 3 red arrows. Okay, so the 3 green arrows still remain intact. Next, let's see.
If I can comment, I think Andrew is sideways. FIFO definitely nothing is going on there. So this is really a swing, and it is still, sideways to down.
Okay. Liao Yuklung asks for Tenaga. Tenaga is a KLCI linked stock, right?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's see Tenaga.
Yeah.
Okay, let me clear the drawing. All right, Tenaga.
It's
based on
an
our
unbelievable turnaround.
Yeah, based on our arrow here. 1,
But
2,
we caught it.
3. Okay.
You see Afnan, see the arrows that are on the way down on the left from June. See how our TAD system caught this and get you out of trouble before the plunge, and see how it make a U-turn and we re-entered back the 3 green arrows. That's the power of system trading. See, you don't need to know anything more than the arrows, but of course it is best to know the formula behind the arrows.
Yes, and
which is in our system. And this system also is available to you guys because it's share investor station, okay, for a small fee, rental fee.
All right, next hibiscus. All right, hibiscus you see here.
No good.
Yeah, from here. Okay,
all the way down.
3 red arrows, right?
Yeah, 3 red arrows.
Okay, and it has been downtrending ever since.
Since $1.30.
Even until now, there's no 3 green arrows. So technically, simple term is bearish.
Stay up.
Okay. Nur Iman. Oh, she was asking for FIFO view. What was the stock again?
That's why. If you want FIFO view, you got to stay.
Let me see. What was the stock? SFP Tech.
Okay.
SFP Tech.
Right.
Yeah, I hope you guys don't mind. We go
okay.
Slightly over the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is daily chart. Let's switch to 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay. All right. So today is this. All right. This is at 9 a.m. For FIFO also.
Still hold, and then put a stop. The stop is possibly a green.
What about the daily chart requirement?
Daily chart. Daily chart today. There is no buy signal.
Even volume.
Based on the arrow. You see, there is no arrow today.
Yeah.
So that means there isn't. But this morning there is an arrow. So this morning they could have got in. They could have got in because this morning got arrow on a daily chart got arrow. Then you move to the 15 minute. The 15 minute, that's it. That breakout then came back down, that fake breakout and came back down. So it's where to put the stop. You could have been caught there by being a buyer right up there around the 120, 130. Now it came back down. Your stop could be below. Would be there is a green horizontal line below that line.
Okay.
Over here.
Yeah.
A bit lower, yeah. That's a stop loss.
So okay, next one.
Right. So you might have to cut if technically that will be where you get stopped out. Right. If you're on the FIFO.
Okay, now we look at Synergen. Okay. All right. Also, there's nothing on the daily chart. So if nothing on the daily chart, intraday chart, there's also
not
nothing.
inside.
Okay, then we move on to the third spot. Is it?
Intraday got buy,
Info.
got bullish signal, so there is no entry because the daily don't have.
Everything starts with the daily.
Everything starts with the daily.
So yeah, info tag, daily chart, nothing. Then intraday also nothing. Okay, so all right. So moving on.
Yeah, pretty systematic the way the analysis goes.
Okay, back to now target data. Let's see.
We come, give us more stock. Come on. That's fine. We got until 2:30.
Okay. So this one. Okay.
Oh, I love this. Theta. Okay.
Okay, so based on TAD system.
All right.
Okay, one arrow, another arrow, arrow here on 4th of August. That's when it turned technically bullish. Okay, so
would I make money on that green arrow after that?
Yes, and usually sharp spikes like this is followed by usually by a shortfall or price resting. So right now we see prices consolidating, taking a break. You know, like sprinter, they sprint and they take a break before they resume sprinting or quit.
Yeah.
So the market is like that. So after a sharp spike, now it's resting.
Right now, if you're a FIFO trader, would you still be in this stock?
Well, daily chart there's nothing. So
yeah, nothing. Really.
Okay, but this is a nice swing setup. Okay, just a few days, 1, 2, 3 days. Okay,
so swing trading is different.
Remember,
FIFO trader is different.
Swing trading, you capture swings or the temporary momentum in the market.
Right.
Right. Next one, fast stack.
We have a swing class, right? The 3 days class. That's a pre-recorded stuff, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
But for those of you who are keen on that, contact Cherry.
Okay. Yeah. The next one is fast stack. So fast stack, you can see. All right. So 3 green arrows. 1, 2, and 3. But before that, we had an added confirmation on the trend line breakout.
It's really nice, this one, you know. It's you're catching it like right at the bottom of this stock. It's like a baby bull like that, you know. And you spotted it, that kind of thing. And look at the volume. I think so. This is accumulation there, you know, absorbing the sellers and then making a U-turn. And the downtrend line breakout is very revealing. And also it broke through the moving average. Everything's breaking through, and then with the 3 arrows pointing up. And then I think there's a double bottom going on, you know. And then the support is 675. If it breaks, it will go higher.
Next
Beautiful
one.
stock.
And then next one here.
Swift.
Also requested by Tan Kiet. Yep, Swift.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 3 green arrows. Can we add another confirmation?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, it's a timely breakout.
It's like just now
the trend line. Yeah. So it's, I would say, like fast stack, the slow and steady climb, you know, kind of stock.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, this is just the start. Okay.
So I mean, yeah, I think one can see that the tide of the market is changing from a low tide to a rising tide. I wouldn't say high tide, you know. It takes a while before the tide can go right up to the top, but definitely the worst is over. That's important because of a higher high, higher low. Not that we simply say that the worst is over, but because of a higher high, higher low. Very encouraging. So you guys, you know, follow us. Keep following us.
Okay. All right, Mr. Pratt, another one, EIB. Okay, this one I would like to comment. It's a new stock, so there's not much price data. But I can see here, tested 3 times. There's a resistance at 30.5 cents.
If it breaks, it would be nice, huh?
If it breaks above, then it would be nice. Okay, and then here's a tip. If the stock is new, there's not much data on the daily chart. You can switch to 4 hours and see. Okay, it can be clearer.
That's the beauty of charting.
You choose your time frame.
You choose your time frame.
Okay, so one level below daily chart, I would say, yeah, the 4 hour. Okay.
And you know, we like stocks that are making new highs, you know. So we are looking for a break of the old high to make a new high. Like LGS, MS is also like that, one of those, right? Like
that's actually the next.
SFP.
That's the next
tech
request.
also.
LGMS. Okay. Oh yeah, coming back to this EIB, I would say sideways with bullish bias. Okay, next one, LGMS. Oops, switch to daily chart first. Okay. Yeah, also new stock.
You see?
Yeah.
But it's making a new high. So I always remember, these American speakers, teachers teaching us. They say that, like the late Prof. Hank Pruden, you like stocks that are making new high because you are like a scouting party standing on top of a mountain, looking down into the valley. There is no higher mountain or wall of worry above ahead of you to worry about, and that's why he says the sky is the limit. I mean, because you're not seeing any walls, you're seeing down to the valley. Just remember that. A scouting party.
Okay, so this one, yeah, it's bullish based on the best we can use here is the 20 EMA and also just one of our indicator here, the turtle arrow here. In terms of resistance, currently this is the all-time high, right? 1.102 cents. If it can break out above that level, then it can stand a chance to rally further. Okay, next one.
Can I request, sorry, for one stock?
All right.
Genetic. Thanks, Afnan.
All right.
Try this, Genetic. I just love this stock. I think we all do. It is in our track. Today, by the way, there are like 2 industrial products that we're looking at and 3 tech. DNEX are 1 tech, Ringgit, Genetic, Coraza, TechScan.
Okay, so Genetech is one of them, right?
Genetic is one of them. Let's look at Genetic first.
Okay.
And yes.
Yeah, so you see here,
yes,
our TAD breakout on
beautiful
21st of July. Okay, accompanied by trendline breakout. Okay, that's a nice one.
And your blue target 255 already hit.
Okay, that's nice.
That's nice.
Today also, there's a total breakout.
Yeah.
Okay, implying further momentum.
Right.
Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap this up because there's tons of requests.
No, yeah. Go over these few stop DNEX and then.
Okay, then we get back to that.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to wrap them? Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. DNEX is a great stock. Yeah. After that, look at that.
Yeah,
You got it all.
Yeah.
All drawn up. You got it all drawn up.
Okay. All right. So technically bullish on our system. Oh, Liner.
Avantech. Oh yeah, Liner.
RGT daily chart.
All right. RGT. Yes, it's also in our list. Right.
Okay. So daily chart here, I can see a nice support. Okay, over here. Let me zoom out and see if there's any. Okay. So RGT perhaps like this. Okay. In terms of trend line, we can draw it in differently. Okay, trial and error, no problem. Or even some may start from here. Okay. Or if you think the trend line is not necessary, it's okay. You can use other methods. Like here, we already see there's a nice support being
triple bottom there, a 4-bar bottom.
Okay, and then in terms of our TAD system, all right. Okay, 3 green arrows. It would be nice if there's other added confirmation. Okay, that will have to do more analysis on it.
Right, like volume and all. Not still very volatile this stock. So okay. It's only FIFO Liner.
Next one, FB Group. Okay. Haven't seen this stock for a while. FB Group.
Oh yeah, it's showing some turning around signals.
Yes.
So the tide is changing.
Yeah, I can see a few stocks they tested previous lows, just like just now. RGT Berhad, a few lows been tested.
Yeah.
Okay. So even this one.
Right.
So that means price has found a support.
So the tech stocks here have found support.
Okay, trend line. All right, there's a breakout there.
Yeah.
I think I also see. All right, there's a.
I think that's because of the U.S. Chips and Science Act. They partly help to show off the.
Okay, this is a nice resistance level, you see.
Oh, okay.
All right, so if price can break above this level, then
it can
yes,
move
it's
further.
around. Let me see, around 55.5 cents. Yeah, roughly. So you can
Good.
see how price is also playing around that level.
Good stock.
Yes, on
Even for swing. Swing. This is for swing.
okay.
Yeah.
Next, okay, last 3 stocks. Sorry,
Okay.
last 4 stocks, yeah, guys.
Okay lah.
Okay, so
yeah, right.
yes, FFB from Nur Iman. Okay, on position trading point of view. Oh, another IPO. Okay, so oh, nice trendline breakout with TAD breakout. Okay, right now it's sideways, but because arrows are green,
You notice no
so
volume
it's
there.
bullish bias. Okay, so
Right.
that's on.
The candles are not very nicely formed, you know. So just
So it's the
not
slow,
liquid.
the slow and steady kind.
I wouldn't touch.
If you're patient, then you may. Okay, Pekat. Also IPO June last year. Okay, let's see, do some. We just use trend line. Okay. Oh, there's a nice bottom there. There's a small double bottom, I would say. Okay, a small double bottom. Okay,
Broken out of it.
a breakout of that double bottom with our arrows. Okay, that's a nice one. Technically bullish.
Why don't you zoom in a bit more and make it a bit larger?
Okay.
So there is a bit of volume coming in, you know. Okay.
So if price can
test the resistance
can
here.
break above the trend line here, it can be more bullish.
Correct.
Okay, then Samaiden. I think this stock is
it's good. And green energy stock, the Maiden.
Okay. This is quite erratic. Quite erratic.
And then there is some data there that's error data there.
Yeah, okay. Just ignore this.
That's not fixed, you know. Yeah.
Okay, but Samaiden also, technically speaking, it's erratic. If you look at the history, okay, it goes up and down very easily. So this is the kind of stocks that technical traders, they don't really like to touch. Unless you're fundamental, you want to hold for a few years for whatever reason, whether it's dividend or what, you may. But for technicals, not really. Okay, so not much comment for this because of how erratic it is.
Right.
Okay, the last one from Lishuan. Big industry.
Looks like today it's quite a bit of requests, yeah? The market's good, man.
Okay.
It is. Follow us.
Let me clear this. Okay. Trend line. Trend line is one of the easiest things to draw, yet very powerful. Okay, so here,
big
arrow. Okay, arrow with trend line breakout. Right, that's nice. Just want to add a few more things. Maybe we can say this is also support.
All tested.
Okay, then I see a resistance here. Okay, so we are here. If price can break above this level, it can be more bullish. But even before it touches that level, there was already a trendline breakout. So technically speaking, momentum is already coming in. Okay, so that's for big. All right. Yes, that's the last request actually. So we wrap this up.
Time.
Okay. So everyone, thank you for joining us today. We took a bit more extra time to answer your questions. So I hope you learned something today about trading styles and the benefits of scalping. Okay, so I'm Afnan.
And I'm Fred.
See you in our class and let's make money together.
Hi everybody, my name is Fred Tam and I am the founder and the CEO of F1 Technical Analysis. Do you know how to pick the correct stocks? If you don't, then why not let me and my team do the analysis for you? I do that night after night. I look at every chart every night, and I know which stock is moving and which stock is not. And those stocks that are moving, I will choose and pick it up and put it into my newsletter. I'll send it over to you. So if you want to know which stocks can go up tomorrow, when to take a profit when you're right, when to cut loss when you're wrong, if you like to subscribe to my newsletter, then click the link below. Let us write this book together.